Hey there, my name is Dimitri, and in this video, we're gonna dive into how to utilize ChatGPT and Zapier to make automations. Now, with making automations, I often notice that something I struggle with as well as others is figuring out what automations to make and how necessarily we could make that happen using a product like Zapier. Lucky for you, in this video, we're gonna dive into how we can take the power of ChatGPT and its large language model and ideation capabilities and turn that into amazing zaps. And those zaps are gonna save me a lot of time here at work. So let's get it started. First and foremost, I am on my Mac, so I'm gonna open up this Mac right here and request something from ChatGPT based on what I'm interested in. So for example, I'm somebody who works as a content creator, and I want to figure out some different automations that I can make using Zapier, and chatting with ChatGPT is going to help me get there. So, hey ChatGPT, I'm a content creator looking to save time with automation. My goal is to use Zapier to help save me time in my day-to-day workflows. How can you help me? And then I'm going to say, can you please give me 5 ideas for automations using Zapier that will help me save time? All right, so it's going to give me some ideas. First is going to be automated social media posting. Good idea. Secondly is going to be transcription and summary automation. That's interesting. Third, client task and invoice management. Lord knows that's frustrating. 4, content idea collection. Set up a Zap to collect content ideas from forums or social media polls like YouTube community posts that you can create a type form or Google form. And once you submit that idea, Zapier can store it in a content database. Not a bad idea. And 5, auto scheduling meetings with clients. All solid ideas. So I'm gonna pick from this idea list here. And the nice part about it is that not only does ChatGPT work as an AI to help you make automation, Zapier itself has its own AI built into it. So let's check this out. I really like the idea of content idea collection and naturally doing it well in my web browser. So let me type in here, what are some other ways I could easily collect content ideas as triggers for a Zap that would then send them to my Notion account. So obviously it's got Google Forms. It seems to love Google Forms. Social media mentions or hashtags, email-based submissions. Okay, if you're collecting ideas via email, that's a good point. Trello or Asana cards. Collecting ideas via email actually isn't bad because I receive a lot of emails from product updates actually. So let me pull through that thread. So I'm gonna go into my Gmail real quick and set up a label called content ideas. So now I'm in my Zapier account. I'm gonna create a new Zap. And with the help of AI here, I'm gonna ask when I set a Gmail label to content ideas, create a Notion page in my internal content calendar. Let's try to send that to the AI and help me get part of it set up without having to do as much work. In the meantime, I'm gonna rename it to Gmail to content idea. So new labeled email, awesome. And then I can just select a label here, which would be content ideas, which I just set here. And then create a page, cool, let's click on this. And then we'll select my account and we'll configure it to, so actually I'm gonna set up my own Notion one. I mistyped there. If I said create a database item, it would have worked. So let's try that again. So I create a database item in Notion. And you'll see even afterwards, the Copilot itself will allow me to pick from one of these, which is crazy cool. So if I press on that, then select my account, and then let's pick the database, my internal content calendar. All right. Then from there, we're gonna put the name, and we're gonna basically go to complete this step. And in order for this to work, we're gonna have to test the trigger. Now I haven't said anything yet to it. So let's actually go into my email and you'll see this craft docs update. I do think this is a good idea. So let's go here, go to content ideas. Let's test that trigger again. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we got this right here. As you can see, craft update, perfect. All right, so now we got that. So let's continue with that test record. And we're gonna configure it so that the name, we can have it be the subject of that email, for example. And we're gonna make it so that the status is gonna be, so we're gonna make it so the status is idea, and we're gonna make the content, so like the page content itself, actually come from the email. So let's grab this. Let's do a couple things. First, I wanna get the message URL, so the URL to the actual email. And I'm gonna grab the body text, and you see the body text plain actually shows up here, so you can see all of it if you want in that way. or if you want to grab it in a different format, you absolutely could. So I could say text, you'll see it says body, plain, body HTML. It's up to you. I'll do body plain. All right. And I'm gonna grab my content platform on my YouTube channel and have it go to my YouTube channel. All right, so if I press continue and then test this step, you'll see that it successfully is going to create this inside of my Notion account. And by the way, you'll notice on the side here that the Copilot's gonna help you out through the entire build process, which is pretty cool. Awesome. So if I type URL here, by the way, and press enter. So if I search for the URL, it'll actually help me find the page itself. So I'm just gonna paste that out into another tab. And what you'll see is that we have craft updates, mobile web, beta, major improvements, okay? Then first of all, you can see it writes out the entirety of this, which is so cool. So I have all of the context of the email. Obviously the images aren't showing, but if I do wanna see those images, I can simply click on this page URL and open it up. And then that's the email, right? So that's really nice. And if I have a view inside of Notion that has my content ideas, which I 100% do, you'll see here. And if I set it to high priority, you'll notice that it's right here, craft update inside of my little content inbox. And let's try this again, just one more time. If we go back into Gmail and then we publish this, let's see this in action. So it's really easy. Anytime I get one of these emails from a product, so you can see Tascade dropped this great update. So I can click on this and label it as a content idea. And then since this is published now, it should automatically run this app for me. And you'll see right here, AI Teams Roundtable, automation for custom fields, RSS feeds, and YouTube. Awesome. Look at that. Tascade products and changelog has the whole email showcased here. If I click on it, it brings me back to that email. And perfect, I get to see this without needing to do all the work of copying and pasting the URL, copying and pasting all this information. And that's the real hard part of it as a content creator. I have all these great things that I see, whether it be from my email or Twitter and a bunch of different places, but I would have never had the idea to capture it using push options from using push type triggers like I just did from Zapier, but OpenAI and ChatGPT allowed me to get that idea. And then the AI from Copilot helped me out. And these are all really great ways to utilize different workflows like Gmail, Notion, and many other products in order to create a cohesive system of automated workflows. And lucky for you, we also here at Magical offer a tool that allows you to connect anything and autofill everything. There's not many products like us at Magical where we allow you to take nearly any piece of information and have an AI agent for any autofill for databases, autofilling messages in your emails, and much, much more. So if you're looking for an all-in-one solution for automation and for various other small tasks in your day-to-day, please make sure to try out Magical by downloading the Chrome extension today. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.